Hello, everybody. This is Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here today. This is the 12 Weeks of Christmas, Week 2 exclusive video. Today, we're going to make another spin on the cards that I've already shown on my YouTube channel. These are really, really simple cards to make, but they have a really big wow effect, which is something that I'm always looking for when I'm creating. So we're going to start out with a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 cardstock, and it's folded in half to make an A2 size card. And then I've got this gorgeous foiled paper. So I'm using the gold foil paper, and then I'm going to use the white paper that has all the foiled snowflakes. This came in a big pack, and the name of it's escaping me right now. But it is linked over on my blog. So basically all this card is a bunch of layers and then some gold heat embossing. It's really what it boils down to. But it's one of those, it's like that dinner dish. Excuse me. It's like that dinner dish that you make that has like this big wow effect. You bring it out and everybody's like, oh my gosh, look at this, she must have slaved over this, she must have worked really hard at making this, oh, it's just wonderful and beautiful. And you want to be like, yeah, I dumped 5 cans of stuff in a crock pot and let it cook for 400 days, and then I dumped it all out and put cheese on top and melted it in the oven. Voila. That's what this card is. It's so simple, but it really looks like you worked really, really hard at it. So I got this on a little bit off center there, so I went ahead and fixed it. I do want to give a big shout out to all my email subscribers and tell you thank you so much for being an email subscriber. That is why you're getting this exclusive video and the ones from last week. And I will continue to be sharing some exclusive items. I'm using my embossing buddy here over the top of the Whisper White cardstock, and you do that anytime you're going to do heat embossing, because the embossing powder will stick to the paper, and it will especially stick to anywhere you've touched, because the oils from your hands create a stickiness on the paper. So you can see how gingerly I'm touching the paper, trying to use my fingernails as much as possible and keep my fingers off of it as much as I can. So I have my Stampin' Up! Gold embossing powder here, and I'm going to just cover the sentiment first, and then I can finish stamping the rest of my images. The reason I cover the sentiment first and then go back and stamp some more is because I really want to make sure that the area that I'm stamping in is not covering up what I've already stamped. And Versamark ink is sticky and it's clear. So yeah, you can't see it. After you've stamped it, you're done. And so you got to really make sure. And I'm going to show you proof of this. And I almost redid this video, and I thought, nope, let me just show them this hot mess. So when I stamped the other side, you can't see it here because the ink is clear. But when I go to pour the embossing powder over this other side, you'll see that it is crooked. Yes, I stamped the snowflakes downhill. You know, it's not Hallmark, it's homemade. And so it just is what it is, unfortunately. I left it because I rarely will redo a card. There's multiple reasons for that. The first reason is that, frankly, I don't have the time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm usually trapped. Yes, I am trapped. No, I'm not. Don't call the cops. I am usually strapped for time. I try really, really hard to get everything done on time and put together and be super efficient. And sometimes life just doesn't work the way you want it to. So this sentiment here stayed crooked, and whoever gets this lovely Christmas card will know that Wendy loves them very much and took the time to make them a handmade Christmas card, and they probably are not going to even notice the fact that the snowflakes on the left are stamped slightly lower and at an angle than the snowflakes on the right. The other thing that bugs me about this card is that my 3 snowflakes on the left, or I'm sorry, there's 3 snowflakes showing on the right and only 2 on the left. I could have probably gotten a little bit of that 3rd snowflake on the paper had I stamped the sentiment a little bit, or the snowflakes a little bit closer to the sentiment. Oh well, it'll be fine. Again, it's fine. It's just a card. I think so many times I hear people talk about their card making and stuff, and I'm thinking, at the end of the day, people, it's just a card. And when we've taken the time to hand make something for somebody, that's really all that counts. That's really all that people care about. So anyway, I digress. I'll move on now. So now I'm just using my snail adhesive here to add the last element. By the way, this cardstock was cut at 2 inches by 5 1/4, and the little gold piece underneath was cut at 5 inches and 2 1/4. And that's my finished card. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you want to see any other movies, if you want to see any other videos from me, you can click on either one of them that you see here. Click the little circle to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I always love all of that good, fun stuff. I'll see you again next week for more videos. Tune into my channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for videos.